My name is Thomas Widl. I'm a process design engineer for Linde's engineering division. More specifically, I am in the sustainable hydrocarbons product line and involved a lot in LNG topics or natural gas topics more generally. So everything that's from conditioning to liquefaction or extraction of valuable components from natural gas, that's where we are involved. So it's the first time for me at LNGCON, but Linde has been here a lot of times before. I think it's just a unique environment to be in with competitors, clients, and just peers in the industry. And it's a great opportunity to see what everyone thinks, where the trends are heading, and where the market is developing to. So specifically for the small-scale end of liquefaction, where, for example, biogas is a good feed source. We've developed the LICOM technology, and that's based on in-house equipment. So it's a very simple but very efficient process. And it has exactly two components: that the compander machine, which does the compression and also the expansion, so for cold production, and also the plate fin heat exchanger. Both is supplied in-house by Linde, and that way we have a very streamlined process and we can deliver a great low footprint and cost-effective package to our customers. So the LNG industry, there's several components to that one. First one is like large-scale liquefaction. And that's used for transport of natural gas from the source to the customer, where pipelines are not available. And that market is booming already. So the challenges there aren't huge, I would say. For the other sector, which is more small-scale, local LNG production, it's a market that's very dependent on subsidies or generally on regulations that are supplied by the local governments. And here there's huge challenges with differing regulations, be that from one government to the next one inside of one country, but also more specifically in the European market between individual countries. So the landscape of regulations is difficult to oversee. And I think streamlining that and having one regulation that counts everywhere in Europe, that would be a huge benefit going forward. For that question, there are several timelines that you need to look at. For the long scale, it's undecided yet where we're heading to. So I think LNG is a bridging technology. The question how long that bridge is and where exactly it leads to is not obvious to me yet, so I won't comment on that too much. But on the short timeline, the LNG is replacing coal and replacing oil as a fuel source. So it's definitely a plus for the environment. It reduces the CO2 and other greenhouse gas emissions. And it's also the basis for economic development and growth here, because it makes us less reliable on pipelines, so on singular suppliers. And balancing the market globally is the basis for planning for our companies and therefore for economic growth. We had contacts maybe from 2 weeks ago, and from the beginning it was very smooth. Everything worked out very well. It was organized great. So from the beginning there were basically no open questions on my side. So it was really well organized. Great, there were no hiccups for me. Congress itself, it was great to meet all of the peers. The organizing team makes sure that everyone who you want to talk to, you actually get to talk to and get to meet. So it's great. No comments from my side.